The first rays of the sun kiss the horizon, painting the endless savanna in hues of gold and crimson. A lone acacia tree stands silhouetted against the awakening sky, a silent sentinel of the plains. The air is crisp, carrying the scent of damp earth and distant rain. A question hangs in the air. What secrets will this new day reveal? The symphony of the savanna begins, a chorus of chirps, growls, and rustling grasses. A sleek leopard, eyes like molten gold, emerges from the shadows of a rocky outcrop. Its muscles coil beneath its spotted coat, a masterpiece of natural camouflage. Hunger gnaws at its belly, driving it forward into the tall grasses. Every movement is deliberate, a dance between grace and lethal intent. Does it see a future successful hunt in front of it? The ground trembles as a herd of elephants moves across the plains. Their massive forms are dwarfed by the vastness of the savanna, yet they command the landscape with their presence. An ancient matriarch leads the way, her wrinkled skin a map of countless journeys and untold stories. What lessons does she carry in her heart? The young calves playfully chase each other, oblivious to the dangers that lurk. A dazzle of zebras grazes peacefully near a watering hole, their stripes a mesmerizing pattern against the green landscape. They are always vigilant, their ears twitching, noses testing the wind. Each zebra is alert on the lookout for an ambush. Will they sense the danger before it's too late? A pride of lions rests beneath the shade of a baobab tree, their bodies heavy with sleep and contentment. The male, with his magnificent mane, surveys his domain with a watchful eye. The lionesses groom their cubs, their tongues rough but tender. The cycle of life and death is constant on the savanna. The leopard spots a lone impala grazing on the edge of the herd. Its focus sharpens, the world narrowing to this single opportunity. It crouches low, using the tall grasses as cover, inching closer with infinite patience. Will its stealth be enough to secure a kill? The impala senses the danger and bolts, its slender legs carrying it across the plains with astonishing speed. The leopard explodes from its hiding place, a blur of spots and muscle, giving chase with unmatched acceleration. A cloud of dust billows behind them as the drama unfolds. Who will win this desperate race for survival? The lionesses stir, alerted by the commotion. They rise to their feet, their eyes fixed on the distant chase. The male roars, a primal sound that echoes across the savanna, asserting his dominance and signaling the start of their own hunt. Will they join the chase, or seek a different prey? The leopard brings down the impala, its powerful jaws ending the chase swiftly. It drags its kill to a secluded spot, wary of scavengers and rivals. The lions, meanwhile, have brought down a wildebeest, their combined strength proving too much for the swift herbivore. The sun begins to set, casting long shadows across the savanna. Is this the end of life or start of new life? As darkness descends, the savanna transforms into a different world. The stars emerge, twinkling like diamonds in the inky sky. The sounds of the night come alive, the hooting of owls, the chirping of crickets, the distant howl of hyenas. What mysteries does the night hold? The drama unfolds, the circle of life continues, and the whispers of the savanna echo through the ages, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. The river flows, a lifeline in the heart of the savanna. Crocodiles lurk beneath the murky surface, patient predators waiting for an unsuspecting victim. Birds of every color flock to its banks, seeking respite from the heat. Is this a place of peace, or a battleground for survival? A troop of baboons forages for food among the rocks, their playful squabbles echoing through the air. They are social creatures, relying on each other for protection and companionship. But danger is ever present, even in their close-knit community. What threats do they face in their daily lives? High above, a vulture circles, its keen eyes scanning the landscape for signs of death. It is a scavenger, a vital part of the savanna's ecosystem, cleaning up the remains of the fallen. A reminder that nothing is wasted in nature's grand design. Is it a symbol of death, or of renewal? A family of warthogs trots through the bush, their tusks glinting in the sunlight. They are hardy creatures, adapted to survive in the harshest conditions. They dig for roots and tubers, their snouts caked in mud. Can one find beauty in the seemingly less appealing creatures? Hidden beneath a pile of leaves, a snake lies coiled, its scales blending seamlessly with its surroundings. It is a master of camouflage, waiting patiently for its prey to come within striking distance. A single misstep can be fatal. How can one identify when threat is near? Dark clouds gather on the horizon, signaling the arrival of a storm. The wind howls, whipping the trees and stirring up dust devils. Lightning flashes across the sky, followed by deafening thunder. Is it a destructive force, or a cleansing one? The rain pours down, transforming the parched earth into a sea of mud. Rivers swell, overflowing their banks and inundating the plains. The floodwaters bring life, replenishing the land and providing sustenance for all. Does it wash away, or nurture? The Great Migration begins, as millions of wildebeest and zebras embark on their epic journey across the savanna. They follow the rains, seeking fresh grazing and water. A spectacle of nature, a testament to the power of instinct and the relentless pursuit of survival. Is the great reward bigger than the great sacrifice? The migrating herds reach the river, a formidable obstacle in their path. Crocodiles lie in wait, eager to feast on the vulnerable. The animals hesitate, their instincts warning them of the danger ahead. But the need to cross is greater than their fear. Will they make it to the other side? The sun rises again, casting its golden light upon the savanna. The animals awaken, ready to face another day of challenges and opportunities. The cycle of life and death continues, a never-ending dance of predator and prey, survival and sacrifice. What is the true meaning of life when struggle is continuous? The questions keep rolling in everyone's mind. Standing tall and ancient, the baobab tree has witnessed countless generations of life on the savanna. Its massive trunk bears the scars of time, each line telling a story of drought, fire, and resilience. What secrets does this ancient guardian hold? Its branches reach towards the sky, a symbol of hope and endurance. Is it just a tree, or a wise elder? The dung beetle diligently rolls a ball of dung across the savanna floor, a seemingly insignificant task with profound ecological importance. By burying dung, it aerates the soil, disperses seeds, and controls parasites. A reminder that every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital role in the ecosystem. What impact can small act have? Rising from the earth like a fortress, the termite mound is a marvel of engineering and social organization. Inside, millions of termites work tirelessly to build and maintain their intricate city, a testament to the power of cooperation and the ingenuity of nature. Can humans learn from them? The gecko clings to a rock face, its sticky feet defying gravity. It is a master of adaptation, able to thrive in the harshest environments. Its skin changes color to blend with its surroundings, providing camouflage from predators. What can humans learn from them? Hanging from a tree branch, the weaver bird's nest is a masterpiece of architecture. Woven with precision and skill, it provides a safe haven for the bird's chicks, a symbol of home, family, and the enduring power of love. What does home mean to us? As the sun dips below the horizon, the savanna is bathed in a warm, golden light. The sky explodes with color, painting a breathtaking masterpiece. The animals gather, silhouetted against the fiery backdrop, a moment of peace and tranquility. What does tomorrow bring? Under the vast, star-studded sky, the savanna comes alive with the sounds of the night. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens, a river of light connecting us to the cosmos. A sense of wonder and awe fills the air, reminding us of our place in the universe. Are we alone? The drama unfolds, the circle of life continues, and the whispers of the savanna echo through the ages, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. The honey-guide bird flits through the trees, its distinctive call echoing through the bush. It leads honey badgers, or even humans, to beehives, sharing in the sweet reward. A unique example of cooperation between species. How does this symbolize a good work environment? The acacia tree stands tall, its branches laden with thorns, a formidable defense against herbivores. It produces chemicals that deter browsing animals, ensuring its survival in a competitive environment. A reminder that defense is essential for survival. How does this relate to a human interaction? The cheetah, the fastest land animal, sprints across the savanna, its body a blur of motion. It pursues its prey with unmatched speed and agility, a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. Is it fast enough for the modern world? The meerkat stands on its hind legs, acting as a vigilant sentinel for its family. It scans the horizon for danger, alerting the others with a sharp bark, a symbol of loyalty, protection, and the importance of community. Can we trust the meerkats? The kudu, with its elegant spiral horns, moves gracefully through the bush. It is a symbol of beauty, strength, and the harmony of nature. Can beauty save? The pangolin, covered in scales, curls into a ball when threatened, its armor protecting it from predators. It is a unique and endangered species, a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of conservation. How can you protect something delicate? The martial eagle soars through the sky, its keen eyes searching for prey. It is a powerful predator, a symbol of strength and dominance. Should we fear the eagle? The wildebeest stampede across the plains, a thundering mass of hooves and horns. They move as one, driven by instinct and the need to survive. A spectacle of nature, a reminder of the power of collective action. Can the herd save themselves? The sun beats down on the savanna, its warmth embracing all living things. It is the source of life, the energy that drives the ecosystem. Is the sun a giver or a taker? The drama unfolds, the circle of life continues, and the whispers of the savanna echo through the ages, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. A mongoose fearlessly confronts a venomous snake, its agility and quick reflexes allowing it to evade deadly strikes. It is immune to certain snake venoms, a remarkable adaptation that makes it a formidable predator. Is fearlessness innate or learned? The secretary bird strides across the savanna, its long legs carrying it swiftly through the tall grasses. It hunts snakes and insects, stomping on them with its powerful feet. A unique and fascinating creature. What secrets does it hold? The chameleon blends seamlessly with its surroundings, its skin changing color to match its environment. It is a master of camouflage, able to disappear into the background with ease. How does it feel to change? The giraffe stretches its long neck to reach the highest branches of the trees, its height giving it a unique advantage. It feeds on leaves. The ostrich runs across the savanna, its powerful legs propelling it forward with incredible speed. It is the largest and fastest bird on Earth, able to outrun many predators. What does it mean to be fast? That are inaccessible to other herbivores, avoiding competition for resources. What does it see from up there? The jackal scavenges for scraps, its wit and cunning allowing it to survive in a competitive environment. It follows larger predators, waiting for them to finish their meals before moving in to claim the leftovers. Is it better to be smart or strong? The hyena's laugh echoes across the savanna, a haunting sound that sends shivers down the spine. It is a scavenger and a predator, able to take down prey much larger than itself. Is the hyena a villain or a hero? The aardvark digs into the earth, its powerful claws tearing through the soil in search of ants and termites. It is a nocturnal creature, spending its days sleeping in underground burrows. What does it find in the darkness? The porcupine raises its quills in defense, a formidable deterrent to predators. It is a solitary creature, preferring to avoid confrontation whenever possible. How does it feel to be prickly? The bat-eared fox uses its large ears to detect insects and small animals beneath the surface of the earth. It is a nocturnal creature, relying on its acute hearing to find food in the dark. What does it hear that we don't? The rock hyrax climbs effortlessly over rocky terrain, its specialized feet allowing it to grip even the smoothest surfaces. It is a social creature, living in large colonies among the rocks. Does it fear the heights? The dik-dik, one of the smallest antelopes, blends in with its surroundings because of its small size, but this leaves it vulnerable. It is a shy and elusive creature, preferring to avoid contact with humans. How does it feel to be small? The buffalo stands its ground, its massive size and powerful horns deterring predators. It is a social animal, living in herds that can number in the hundreds. How does it feel to be powerful? The elephant shrew uses its long, flexible snout to probe the leaf litter for insects and small invertebrates. It is a fast and agile creature, able to dart through the undergrowth with ease. What does it smell? The sable antelope displays its curved horns, a symbol of strength and dominance. The sable antelope is a majestic creature that displays beauty, strength, and the harmony of nature. The drama unfolds, the circle of life continues, and the whispers of the savanna echo through the ages, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. The bee-eater's precision. The bee-eater swoops through the air, catching insects with its long, curved beak. It is a colorful bird, its plumage a vibrant mix of greens, blues, and yellows. How does it feel to fly? The leopard tortoise carries its heavy shell on its back, a protective shield against predators. It is a slow and deliberate creature, moving at a steady pace through the savanna. How does it feel to be protected? The marabou stork is a scavenger that has adapted to survive in the toughest environments. Is it a sign of death, or a promise of transformation? The marabou stork stands tall and commands attention with an unconventional presence. The African wild dog is an endangered and social hunter, using teamwork and communication to chase down their prey with surprising speed and agility. What happens when humans intrude? The secretary bird puts on a dance for their mate. The secretary bird is a symbol of beauty, strength, and control. How does it feel to dance? The lilac-breasted roller flaunts a striking spectrum of color, a spectacle of nature. How does it feel to be so colorful? The warthog family is resilient and tenacious, having adapted to survive in diverse habitats. How does it feel to be so tough? The shoebill stork, with an ancient and somewhat frightening look, is a fearsome hunter. What does it feel like to hunt? As the sun sets on the horizon, casting a golden glow across the savanna, the day has come to an end. What does tomorrow bring? The drama unfolds, the circle of life continues, and the whispers of the savanna echo through the ages, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. The savanna breathes differently at night. Shadows stretch and merge, blurring the boundaries between hunter and hunted. The moon, a pale guardian, hangs low, casting silver light over the grasslands. In this world of darkness, every sound is magnified: the snap of a twig, the distant roar of a lion, the soft shuffle of paws in the undergrowth. Who truly rules the night? Is it the predator, emboldened by the cover of darkness, or the prey, whose senses are sharpened by fear? A pair of eyes glint in the tall grass. A serval, slender and alert, stalks silently, ears swiveling to catch the faintest rustle. It pounces, and a mouse squeals. The night claims another life. Yet, for every victory, there is a loss. Somewhere nearby, a mother gazelle stands vigilant over her sleeping fawn, heart pounding with every unfamiliar sound. The cycle of tension and release never ends. Under the cloak of darkness, the hyena clan assembles. Their laughter is not one of joy, but a coded language signals of position, intent, and warning. Zara, the matriarch, leads with a blend of cunning and brute force. Tonight, they target a weakened buffalo, separated from its herd by a swollen river. The hyenas circle, testing, probing, waiting for the right moment. Is intelligence the greatest weapon in the wild? The attack is swift and coordinated. Each hyena knows its role, darting in to nip at the buffalo's legs, retreating before the deadly sweep of horns. The buffalo bellows, a sound of defiance and desperation. But numbers and persistence win out. As the clan feasts, Zara surveys her family, each member fed, each role fulfilled. What does leadership mean when survival is at stake? Dawn breaks, and mist rises from the river, swirling in ghostly tendrils. The water is deceptively calm. Beneath the surface, crocodiles glide, ancient and patient. On the banks, a herd of wildebeest gathers, their bodies tense with anticipation. The migration must continue, and the river is the only path forward. A single wildebeest steps into the water, then another. The herd surges, hooves churning mud, eyes wide with terror. Suddenly, chaos erupts. A crocodile lunges, jaws snapping shut on a young calf. The water boils with struggle. Some escape, others vanish beneath the surface. Is courage simply the absence of choice? In a thorny acacia, a colony of weaver birds is hard at work. Males dart back and forth, weaving intricate nests from blades of grass. Each structure is a testament to patience and skill, suspended like ornaments against the morning sky. Females inspect the nests, choosing only the finest for their young. What drives such meticulous effort in a world so fraught with danger? Nearby, a snake slithers along a branch, eyes fixed on a clutch of eggs. The birds sound the alarm, mobbing the intruder with shrill cries. The snake retreats, defeated for now. The nests remain, swaying gently in the breeze. A fragile triumph. A matriarch leads her herd to a distant waterhole, following paths etched into her memory by years of drought and plenty. She remembers every bend, every hidden spring. The calves follow, learning the landscape through her wisdom. How much of survival is knowledge passed down through generations? At the waterhole, the elephants drink, splash, and play. But the matriarch is wary. She senses the presence of lions nearby, hidden in the brush. Her ears fan out, trunk raised, ready to signal danger. The lions watch, calculating risk and reward. Today, the herd is too strong, too alert. The predators melt away, seeking easier prey. A young giraffe, towering above the grass, scans the horizon. Its mother grazes nearby, tearing leaves from the highest branches. The calf is curious, but every movement is cautious. Giraffes are vulnerable when they lower their heads to drink. At that moment, their world narrows, and danger can strike. A pride of lions lingers at the edge of the clearing. They watch, waiting for a lapse in vigilance. The giraffe mother senses the threat, nudging her calf away from the water's edge. Is survival a matter of constant vigilance, or is it luck? Clouds gather, dark and heavy, pregnant with promise. Thunder rolls, and the first fat drops spatter the dust. The savanna transforms, colors sharpen, scents intensify, and the air is electric with anticipation. Animals lift their heads, feeling the change. The rain is both a blessing and a challenge. It brings life, but also floods and mud, making movement treacherous. Termites emerge, building and repairing their mounds. Frogs call from newly formed puddles. The grass grows almost visibly, a green tide sweeping across the plains. How does the land remember to heal itself, year after year? A mother cheetah crouches in the grass, her 3 cubs hidden nearby. She has not eaten in days, and her ribs show beneath her spotted coat. She fixes her gaze on a herd of impala, calculating distance, wind, and the position of her young. The odds are never certain. She bursts from cover, a blur of speed and grace. The impalas scatter, but she singles out a fawn. The chase is short, brutale collision of need and opportunity. She returns to her cubs, dragging the kill. They eat quickly, always watching for lions or hyenas. Is speed enough, or is it only one piece of the puzzle? As the sun climbs higher, vultures spiral overhead, drawn by the scent of death. They descend in a flurry of wings, squabbling over scraps left by lions. Marabou storks join the fray, their bald heads perfect for reaching deep into carcasses. The scene is gruesome, but necessary scavengers cleanse the land, preventing disease. A lone jackal waits at the edge, wary of the larger birds. When the opportunity arises, it darts in, snatching a morsel. In the savannah, nothing is wasted. Does death always mean an ending, or can it be a beginning for others? Acacia trees stand sentinel across the plains, their branches bristling with thorns. Some host colonies of biting ants, which defend the tree in exchange for shelter and nectar. When a giraffe tries to feed, the ants swarm, driving it away. This alliance shapes the landscape, influencing which plants thrive and which animals feed where. Scientists have studied these relationships, marveling at their complexity. Mutualism, competition, predation, every interaction weaves a web that holds the ecosystem together. How many invisible threads bind the world we see? A safari vehicle rumbles along a dusty track. Tourists peer through binoculars, cameras clicking as they capture moments of wild beauty. Their presence is both a blessing and a burden. Tourism funds conservation, but it can also disrupt animal behavior. Guides share stories, blending science and legend, trying to inspire respect for the land. A Maasai herder passes on foot, his cattle trailing behind. For generations, his people have lived alongside the wildlife, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in conflict. Whose story is the savannah, truly? Is it the animals, the peoples, or the lands itself? A male leopard rests in the crook of a fig tree, a fresh kill draped across a branch. He is a creature of shadows, rarely seen, always feared. His spots blend with the dappled light, rendering him invisible. Solitude is his strength. He hunts alone, eats alone, survives alone. Below, a troop of baboons passes noisily, oblivious to the danger above. The leopard watches, muscles tensed, but he does not move. Patience is his ally. When night falls, he will descend, vanishing into the darkness. Is solitude a curse, or a shield? A herd of Cape buffalo grazes, calves nestled safely in the center. Suddenly, a pride of lions emerges from the grass, eyes fixed on the youngest. The herd reacts instantly. Adults form a wall of horns, snorting and stamping. The lions hesitate, calculating risk. One wrong move, and the buffalo will charge. The standoff lasts minutes, then the lions retreat. The buffalo resume grazing, but their vigilance never wavers. In the savannah, strength lies in unity. How much safer are we when we stand together? Weeks pass without rain. The grass withers, rivers shrink to muddy trickles, and dust hangs in the air. Animals trek for miles in search of water, their bodies gaunt, eyes hollow. Predators grow bolder, knowing the weak are easier to catch. The land groans under the weight of thirst. Yet, even in hardship, life persists. Elephants dig for water in dry riverbeds, their trunks reaching deep for hidden moisture. Seeds lie dormant, waiting for the promise of rain. Is hope a luxury, or a necessity? Tallow, the old lion, limps through the grass, scars crisscrossing his flanks. He has ruled for years, but now younger males challenge his authority. The pride watches, torn between loyalty and survival. The final battle is swift and brutal. Tallow was driven off, his reign ended, yet, his legacy endures. The cubs he fathered, the territory he defended, the lessons he taught, these ripple through the pride. In the savannah, every life leaves a mark. What will be remembered when we are gone? The rains return, sudden and overwhelming. The savannah erupts in green, flowers blooming overnight, insects buzzing in ecstatic clouds. Calves are born, birds nest, and predators find new abundance. The cycle of scarcity and plenty, death and birth, continues. A rainbow arcs across the sky, a fleeting bridge between storms. Children, human and animal alike, splash in puddles, reveling in the renewal. The land sighs in relief. What stories will the next season bring? As dusk falls, the savannah glows with the last light of day. Herds gather, predators slink into the shadows, and the air cools. The vastness of the land is humbling, its rhythms ancient and unbroken. Every creature, from the mightiest elephant to the tiniest termite, plays a part in this grand tapestry. The stars emerge, silent witnesses to the drama below. In the hush, a question lingers: what is our place in this world? Are we merely observers, or do we belong to the story, woven into the fabric of the savannah itself? The sun beats down relentlessly. Cracks appear in the parched earth. A once vibrant watering hole is now a mud-caked scar on the landscape. The animals are gaunt and desperate, their eyes reflecting the harsh reality of survival. How long can they endure? A family of elephants huddles around a dwindling pool. The matriarch uses her tusks to dig deeper, hoping to find a hidden spring. But the earth is dry and unforgiving. The calves whine with thirst, their bodies weakened by hunger. Will they survive the drought? A lioness lies in the shade of a baobab tree, her ribs showing beneath her tawny fur. She has not eaten in days, and her cubs are weak and listless. The hunt has been unsuccessful, and the competition for prey is fierce, but she refuses to give up. With a surge of determination, she rises to her feet and scans the horizon. She spots a lone gazelle grazing in the distance. It is a risky venture, but she has no choice. She must provide for her cubs, even if it means risking her own life. What strength does a mother find when all seems lost? High above the savanna, a vulture circles, its keen eyes scanning the landscape for signs of death. It is a scavenger, a vital part of the ecosystem, cleaning up the remains of the fallen. But it is also a symbol of mortality, a reminder that all life eventually comes to an end. From its vantage point, it sees the drought-stricken land, the struggling animals, the endless cycle of predator and prey. It knows that death is inevitable, but it also knows that life will find a way to continue. What secrets does the vulture hold, having witnessed so much suffering and resilience? Even in the midst of drought, the termites continue their tireless work, building and maintaining their intricate mounds. They are the engineers of the savanna, creating underground networks that aerate the soil and provide shelter for other creatures. They are oblivious to the suffering around them, focused solely on their task. Their unwavering dedication is a testament to the power of instinct and the importance of collaboration. Can humans learn from their unwavering commitment? In the far distance, a glimmer of hope appears on the horizon. Dark clouds gather, promising the arrival of rain. The migrating herds begin to stir, their instincts guiding them towards the promise of sustenance. They embark on their epic journey, driven by the hope of finding fresh grazing and water. They face countless dangers along the way, but their determination remains unwavering. What is the true meaning of hope, and how does it sustain us through difficult times? The first drops of rain fall, and the parched earth drinks them in eagerly. The clouds unleash their fury, and the savanna is transformed into a sea of mud. Rivers swell, and waterfalls cascade down rocky cliffs. The animals rejoice, drinking deeply and reveling in the cool relief. The drought is broken, and the land is once again teeming with life. What is the power of rain to transform a landscape and uplift the spirits of its inhabitants? A zebra foal stumbles through the mud, its legs wobbly and unsure. It has just been born, and the world is a chaotic and overwhelming place, but its mother is nearby, providing guidance and protection. It learns to navigate the challenges of the savanna, to avoid predators, and to find food and water. It is a testament to the resilience of life and the importance of parental care. How does nurture influence the survival of the young? The baobab tree stands tall and majestic, its roots reaching deep into the earth. It has weathered countless droughts and storms, and it has witnessed the rise and fall of countless generations. It is a symbol of resilience, wisdom, and the enduring power of nature. It offers shade to weary travelers and provides sustenance to countless creatures. What lessons can we learn from this ancient guardian of the savanna? As the sun sets on the horizon, the savanna is bathed in a warm, golden light. The animals gather, silhouetted against the fiery backdrop, a moment of peace and tranquility. But the future is uncertain. Climate change, human encroachment, and poaching threaten the delicate balance of the ecosystem. What will become of the savanna in the years to come? Will it remain a sanctuary for wildlife, or will it succumb to the pressures of the modern world? The whispers of the savanna continue, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. It is up to us to listen and to act, to protect this precious ecosystem for generations to come. As the sun sets on the horizon, the savanna is bathed in a warm, golden light. The animals gather, silhouetted against the fiery backdrop, a moment of peace and tranquility. But the future is uncertain. Climate change, human encroachment, and poaching threaten the delicate balance of the ecosystem. What will become of the savanna in the years to come? Will it remain a sanctuary for wildlife, or will it succumb to the pressures of the modern world? The whispers of the savanna continue, carrying tales of survival, struggle, and the enduring power of nature. It is up to us to listen and to act, to protect this precious ecosystem for generations to come. A young seed lies dormant in the earth, waiting for the right conditions to germinate. It is unaware of the challenges that lie ahead, the droughts, the fires, and the competition for resources. But it holds within it the potential to grow into a towering tree, providing shade and sustenance for countless creatures. A group of conservationists gathers around a campfire, discussing the challenges facing the savanna. They are passionate about protecting this precious ecosystem, but they know that the task is daunting. As the night deepens, the stars emerge, twinkling like diamonds in the inky sky. The savanna comes alive with the sounds of nocturnal creatures, the hooting of owls, the chirping of crickets, and the distant howl of hyenas. The air is filled with a sense of mystery and wonder. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, there is a feeling of hope in the air. The savanna is resilient, and it has a way of healing itself, even after the most devastating events.